It's always easy to play career mode with the likes of Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, Lamine Yamal, Cole Palmer, players with extremely high potential and high ratings. But today it's not about them at all. Today I am taking over Bolton, specifically in League One, a team that many of you might know from the past when they used to be successful. But that is also not the topic. I want to go ahead and showcase you some of the top performing young players in world football that you might have not heard of, and I cannot wait to share their stories with you today. In this rebuild with Bolton, I will take a bunch of them to the biggest titles in European football. Now, do not get too attached to any of these players or the formation that you're seeing us start off with. The obvious goal is to bring in players from all around the world that are performing well, not just the top 5 leagues. We will actually be heavily focusing on the ones outside of the top 5. And for that, what's the budget? £3 million. Okay. Let's sell some people. Actually, we're kind of blessed over here at Bolton. I have 2 youth academy players with high potential and a high rating already there when I joined this team. So, Jonathan Birch, promoted. Michael Rose, promoted. Hopefully, we can make some good money from them. The fun is about to start, though, because I've gone ahead and sold a bunch of players. 1.4 million there, 950, 890, 710. After selling all these lads, we are looking at a budget of 11 million.
That's more like it.
Starting off with the king of defenders in Ligue 2. 2 seasons ago, he was in the 2nd division in France. Performed really well, moved up into the main division, and sadly couldn't perform there. Now he is back in the 2nd division and showcasing incredible strength for the same team that he went down with. This is a player I've been watching for quite a while. Formoso Mendy is a player that we want to go ahead and put into this team straight away. Ricardo Santos plus 3.5 million for this one. He comes in at a 71 rating. I still believe a lot in this guy. Even though the first time around in the top division it didn't work out, I believe it will now. Since he's a centre-back, it's all about good performances. So you can see right here, 7.1 is the lowest rating he has had since the 20th of August. And he is just incredible. On other stat tracking sites, he is even higher in performance. So Formoso Mendy comes in at the 71, but he also has the intercept playstyle, which is obviously quite useful when you're playing in that centre-back position and people are trying to put through balls in. The next man is an Italian, 6'4", plays for Spezia in the 2nd division and has been putting up great performances only at the age of 21. I am talking about Nicolo Bartola. This is a player, Bertola, sorry, there he goes. He joins us for 200k plus a player that we already had in the squad. Price rating might not be that great, but lads, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a special one for us and possibly for Italian football moving forward. So he comes in with a 65 rating, 6'4", as I said. He does have the Defender Plus role on him, but there is so much more to this guy, especially when we go over and take a look at his performances recently. 8.1, 7.6, 8.1. We're talking about someone that actually in real life as a defender is capable of getting those scores. So Bertola, I will believe in you to grow alongside Mendy right here. 2 players that since the beginning of the season have been great for their clubs. Up next is a player from Spezia as well. I'm bringing in 2 Italians from the same squad, but this is a special one. Salvatore Esposito. Now, he might not say a lot to you, but I can tell you right now, I've been playing Sorare for a while, and I know for a fact that this guy has been smashing it in the 2nd division in Italy. He is ridiculous. Like, the amount of consistent performances he's putting up is incredible. Based on Opta, I have looked through any midfielder 23 and younger, and he is the 2nd placed midfielder in terms of performances in his last 15 games. And it's not just the last 15 games. Generally speaking, Esposito has been incredible for the past year. So he comes in straight away into this team, and I'm going to be putting him into that cam position. I feel like he's even better there. Actually, no, he's better at center midfield, so we'll keep him there. A true playmaker. And see, EA knows as well. Dead ball, incisive pass, long ball pass, intercept, and anticipate and trivela. Lads, if you wanted an incredible player to get into your team for like 2.8 million sterling or pounds, I should say, this is the one. Esposito, he's the guy. 13 goals. 5 assists in the past season, or past year, I should say. Currently out with an ankle injury, but this is a 6'4" tall Korean striker from Pohang Steelers who is now joining us to lead the line. Lee Ho-jae is the one. 300k plus call-ins, such an easy transfer to make. He comes in at a 67 rating. Watch out for this target man. So with that 67 rating, we're looking at the 23-year-old who again comes in at 6'4", but he also has the power shot on him, which should be quite fun to use. But as you can tell, currently we are only making transfers from lower ranked teams because we're a League 1 team and I cannot approach any top divisions in Europe at the moment. My last transfer for the season is a German lad who plays for Cologne, or Köln as the Germans say, obviously. And this is someone that in the second Bundesliga, since the team got relegated, has gotten 7 goal contributions. 3 goals, 4 assists since the season has begun. We are talking about Tim Lempele. This guy is so talented. Can play striker, can play left midfield, right midfield, center attacking midfield. And for that reason, I want him to be part of this team. We are looking at someone that could truly make a big name for himself going into the upcoming seasons. Now, again, he can play anywhere. He can go into the cam spot. He can go into the left wing or right wing. For me, I was actually thinking I want to go ahead and put him into that left wing position for now. So Lempele takes over there and supports Lee Ho-jae in his endeavors to go ahead and score. Lempele also 6'2", by the way. He is right-footed, so will be cutting inside and trying to score. Advanced forward and false 9 are his roles so far. And now the first season with the lads has come to an end. Bolton in the 3rd position, missing out on direct promotion, but we are part of the playoffs. And we're going to see if we actually made it. At first, it was Wigan Athletic who we got past 3-1 on aggregate. And then in the playoff final, 3-0 victory against Huddersfield. Another team that I remember playing in the Premier League back in the day. So what's the team looking like? Lee Ho-jae up to a 69. Lempele, 75 rated. Esposito up to a 71. Tomasson, the highest potential player in the team, has actually gone up nicely as well. Formose Mendy, 74. Bertola up to a 68. He's probably competing against Forino for his position, but hopefully he's happy and he's going to stick around here. And we have Baxter, the original goalkeeper, one of the highest potential players in the team as well, now on a 74 rating. I believe at some point I might have said that I wanted to bring in a goalkeeper, but I just couldn't. The ones I wanted, they all play in 2 high divisions. And now that we go up into the championship, I get to buy players from the top divisions as well. So the question is, who's going to join us? But also, Lempele, 31-5. Mendes Gomez with the 17-12. Arfield, 15-13 at the age of 36. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, captain. But I will have to replace you next season for sure. 5 goals, 4 assists in just the past 3 months. We are talking about a Turkish talent that has been playing over there for Midtjylland in Denmark. And by the way, does my coach not look exactly like Ronaldinho's son? I don't know why, but I keep thinking about it. Anyways, Aral Şimşir is the one we're talking about. 3 million plus Carlos Mendes Gomez brings in this player at a rating of 71. I'm going to put him on the right wing. 23 years old with a bunch of play styles, finesse shot, technical flair, trickster as well. And of course, he does have 4-star as well. So lads, this is someone that could really take our team to that next level. I'm going to be doing a little bit of downgrading in the goalkeeping position, but trust me, it's worth it. We are going after the next Courtois, the next big Belgian goalkeeper. 4 clean sheets so far this season with 2 penalty saves. We are talking about Senne Lammens from Royal Antwerp. This guy was expected to take over this season, and he has, and he's looking great. So expect a lot of teams to go ahead and try and sign him as he comes in with just a 69 rating. I get it. It's a downgrade, but it's going to be worth it. Welcome home, Mario. Struikens is joining us. Mario Struikens is a player from Anderlecht, an incredible talent, once again coming in from the Belgian league. So far this season, he has had 2 goals and 5 assists. Michael Rose plus 8.5 million for this lad, who's coming in at a 75 rating to play in the cam position in our team. New star player. I truly believe his addition into this squad will make a massive difference. This is going to be someone that really takes our team to that next level, and someone that should excite a lot of people, and definitely someone that a lot of teams in the top divisions are looking at and thinking, is he ready for that next step? So keep an eye on Struikens as we move forward into the future in real life. In the championship, we also end up playing in the playoffs, but this time around, it wasn't enough. Norwich has kicked us out of it, and they are going through as we have finished this season in the 6th position. Bournemouth, 106 points, going back up into the Premier League to come back down again possibly, but Southampton right behind them, going up alongside them, and we sadly lost against Norwich, but that's okay. At least I am seeing that my team is capable of getting there already. And talking about my team, here it is. Lee Ho-jae on a 73, Lempele up to an 80, Struikens close to that as well, Shimshir up to a 76, Esposito and Thomasson growing alongside each other, which I respect, Bertola up to a 70, now an actual starter for us, but ideally next season I need to bring in more defenders. I'm talking about possibly, specifically, a new right back for this team, and maybe even a left back to replace Schön. It all depends on the budget that we're getting, and obviously downgrading to a lower rated goalkeeper wasn't ideal, but he's up to a 73 now, and if he keeps growing next season, I'm pretty confident that we will have Lamens on a really high level, good enough to compete for the promotion. Lempele, again, top scorer, 20 and 3, amazing stuff. Shimshir and Lee Ho-jae getting involved as well. Really nice to see all that. Struikens with 7 and 6 in his first season. I am expecting a bit more going into the second season though. Twente's new defender, Bart van Rooij, is now joining us here in the team. Initially, he was a player from NEC Nijmegen, if I'm not mistaken, or Nijmegen, or something like that. But he is joining us right now, and I wanted him because I remembered last year I was scouting through fullbacks on Y-Scout. Don't ask me why. I'm not an actual scout, but I love using the program, and I found him to have some really good underlying stats as a right back. And it seemed like other scouts have noticed that, so Twente has signed him, and Twente is a great team to grow in as a talented player. He comes in at the age of 25 right now, 5'9" tall, block and long throw, 75 rating, upgrades our defense massively. Now I'm going to be going ahead and finding a left back, hopefully, so let's hope it's just as good. This next player is from South Korea as well, playing for Daegu, who actually have an amazing Brazilian in their squad named Cecinha. He's on the old side. He's not a player that we want, but a legend over there. And now he's going to be joining us here in the team. Hwang Jae-won, a center back who actually looks like he could easily make it into like a K-pop band, but he comes in, he can play as a fullback as well, 73 rated at this stage, and I do believe on the left back spot he'll be 73 rated as well. And yes, he has been having great performances lately, hence why I'm actually going in and putting him into the starting 11. He does get it. No, he doesn't get an upgrade. Well, he will remain as the left back in this team, 73 rated. Originally a center back, can play anywhere. The second season in the championship has gone perfectly fine. This time, no playoffs, 92 points for Bolton. It just clearly shows our team has gotten good enough. And talking about that team, I need to show it to you right now. Take a look at it. Lempele, 83. Lee Ho-jae, 77. Shimshir, 79. Struikens looking great. Esposito and Thomasson, the original, are growing alongside each other, but he has actually gone further now. We have Van Rooij on a 77, Bertola 74, Mendy 81, Kwang Jae-won turned into a left back, 77 rated at this stage. I'm actually really pleased with this, especially with the fact that our next Courtois Lamens has gone up to a 78 rating as well. Saying that, look at that. Lempele, 32-9. The guy is on fire, man. He is the most special player we have, whilst others have also upped their output. Specifically, Mario right here, 24 goal contributions, much better than last time. But now we have Premier League money. PSV Eindhoven has been cooking again this season. An insane start for them. And one man has been quite interesting to watch in their defense. It is Flamingo. Yes, that's his name. Ryan Flamingo is now joining us as the first signing in Premier League football. 14.2 million spent on him, and he comes in on a 77 rating, higher rated than Bertola, and we needed it. There was no chance I could make this video without signing that man right there. This is someone who has been playing in the MLS lately. In the past 6 months, he has gotten 16 goals, 13 assists, playing for LA Galaxy, and he's Brazilian, which already tells you this guy is definitely making the move to Europe soon enough. I am talking about Gabriel Peck. That man is joining us instead of, I'm sorry, Aral Şimşir. I will have to take you out of the team because I just had to bring this man into the squad. He is 81 rated. Watch out for this one. He is on fire right now. With him now added into the team and only one play style, which is flair, which is shocking, I am actually going to be focusing on bringing in backups now. The starting 11 is kind of set. We need to see these players grow. Ideally, though, I would like to bring in another center midfielder. That's quite clear. This one might be the one that actually is the highest profile. Dario Esugo at Sporting Lisbon. He was already the one that a lot of people thought, wow, he could be the next big thing. Now he has been loaned out to Las Palmas, and actually, I believe it's Sporting Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. Only the Germans call it Sporting Lisbon for some reason. Anyways, here we go. 79 rated. Esugo comes in, which means... Oh, hold on a second. Something said he would be 81 rated in a different position. I didn't catch that, but let me just double check here. So Tomasson comes out. Esugo comes in. And which position does he go up in? I have no idea where it actually said 81 rated. Anyways... He's taken over as a center midfielder, 79 rated, block bruiser, box-to-box player, 22 years old only at this stage of our career mode. This guy is the real deal, and he is now playing in La Liga Santander, in the top division, obviously, playing for Las Palmas. First season in the Prem, and the boys have done quite well, finishing ahead of Manchester United, who are 12th. West Ham, 17th. What the hell happened there? Okay, Brentford 40th. Yeah, this was a mad season. Who's at the top? We have City at the top with Villa 2nd, Crystal Palace in 5th, Nottingham Forest in 7th. It is going crazy over here. So let's take a look into the team itself. Lempele has become world class, 87 rated. Lee Ho-jae is slowly but steadily making progress. I need him to keep growing. Peck up to an 83. Struyken's looking good. Both midfielders on an 80 rating now. Esposito seems to just adjust to whoever comes in. Flamingo 81. Entire defense above 80, which is obviously so important. But we need to keep going. And for that, I think next season, I need to focus heavily on bringing in players for the bench. Yes, something that you guys have once again pointed out I am terrible in. But you all know who isn't terrible. Lempele, 23-6. Lee Ho-jae, 12-5. Struyken steps up. Peck gets his first double-digit season there in terms of goal contributions. And even our centre-back is getting goals. So it's going well. Starting off by bringing in yet another player who has been performing really well in the MLS. This, my friends, is Jack McGlynn. He is now joining us for 22.5 million, which could be a little bit too much in my opinion. Oh, actually, it's a B, and his rating is a 79. A very good backup. Another one to add in onto the list right here, which I'm pretty happy with because, yes, we did have Thomason, but I wanted another good midfielder instead of Morley. So McGlynn comes in with a 79 rating. Only 25 years old at this stage after all these seasons that we have gone through. Next one is a 19-year-old that has been getting plenty of playtime for Club Brugge, one of the biggest teams in Belgium. And his name is Joaquin Says. He joins us now as a backup defender for the fullback positions. He is a 73 rated player, which is good enough for me now. And with 5 goal contributions in his last 7 games, I'm going in for Nordsjælland's Benjamin Nygren. That is his name, or Nygren. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But anyways, he is joining us right now for around 12 million. That is obviously a very, very important player for us because we don't have a proper backup striker. So far, it was Nlundulu. He is now going to be taken out, and Nygren is going to be joining. Still, no idea how to pronounce his name, but 74 rated and good enough to back up Lee Ho-jae, I'm hoping. Hey, it looks like at the end of this season, we made it into the 8th position, so we're slowly climbing up, and Manchester United did even better, up to 62 points, GG's. Liverpool have won the title with only 70 points, despite having lost 10 games. What kind of Premier League is this? Let's go ahead and see the team that has pulled this off, though, and let's keep going. Lempele, 89. Lee Ho-jae, 83. Peck, 86. Stroikens, 88. Both midfielders on an 84. Defensively, lots of growth. Ooh. Art, what the hell happened to you? Up to an 87. Laments, 85. And the bench looks solid too. And it's the same guy continuously providing the goals and assists as if it was the easiest thing to do. If Liverpool was capable of winning the Premier League title with just 70 points, we can go ahead and win it with 85. We are 9 points ahead of Arsenal. We are ahead of Man City and anyone else in this division. Bolton, our Premier League champions. The hidden gems, my friends, they have turned up. And we need to take a look into the team and realize that it's a world-class team now. 91 rated Lempele, 91 rated Stroikens. The rest of the lads keep on growing ever so slowly, but they are all world class at this stage. And the bench isn't too bad. It's okay. It isn't amazing, but at least I have actually taken care of the bench this time somewhat. And Lempele has been taking care of the goals as always. 30 and 8. Peck 20 and 7. Lee Ho-jae hasn't been the greatest, but I have a feeling that just tells me in the one game that I play always, he's gonna be the one stepping up. So Lee Ho-jae, as long as you step up in that matchup, I'm a happy man. The Bolton lads have done it once again. Premier League champions, and on top of it, FA Community Shield belongs to us. FA Cup belongs to us, and Carabao Cup doesn't belong to us. That's fine, because we are up to play in a Champions League final against Juventus after getting past Barcelona, AC Milan, and in the round of 16, Mourinho's Fenerbahce. And I am not surprised at all. The hidden gems have been unreal. Lee Ho-jae up to an 88. Can't wait to see him play. Some of these guys are 30 years old by now, which is crazy, but it is all going to be worth it as we step onto the pitch with this team right here and hopefully win it all. Let's see if he stepped up his game. Yes, he did. I freaking knew it. Lee Ho-jae, 44 goals, 7 assists. Lempele, for the first time, has been outdone by the striker. I told you it was going to be his time. Peck has gone up to 27 and 5 in terms of his goal contributions. Really, really amazing stuff from the entirety of the squad. And now against Juventus, I cannot wait to jump into this game. They will possibly be lining up like this. No guarantee. Cole Palmer, Kingsley Coman. Okay, Castello Lukeba joined them. Loco joined them. Jonathan David up top. Definitely a strong side. So off we go into this Champions League final with a bunch of players that I think will be playing for even bigger teams in the future. This is something I always love to do when it comes to career mode. Going ahead and putting in players that are doing really well in real life, specifically the ones that don't have the 86 plus potential, the hidden gems of world football that end up making one move, one transfer to a bigger club, and then turn out to be the ones to pay attention to. Ooh, that could be mine. It will be mine. Can I send him through? Lee Ho-jae, come on. Smack it. What the Oh, wow. I was about to curse. How the hell does Lunin save that? Jonathan David, gotta be very careful here as he gets on the ball. Lempele on the left. He sees Lee Ho-jae again. I'm going to smack it from a bit further out and keep trying Lunin. Now, technically speaking, we should be able to win everything in the air with this big Korean. And he does win it, but he doesn't aim correctly. Here we go. Looking for the big man. He goes for the bicycle kick and injures himself. Please don't tell me he actually did. Come on, then. Attack me. Attack me if you can. Esugo. Good passing. Lempele. On his left, smacks, and again it's Lunin. Lovely. Here goes the Brazilian, whips the cross in, aiming for the man in the middle. It's another shot taken. Juventus is getting lucky. Go on. There goes my Korean striker. Hits it into the top left. There he goes. I told you he would make the difference when it matters. Over 45 goal contributions, possibly 50 after this Champions League finale. I can't remember his numbers anymore, but we do come up with a steal. High up the pitch, high press gameplay. The tactics are working, and Lunin is finally beat. Come on, high press. Ah, nearly had him. Esugo, I need you to get involved. Juve coming down the wing. This might be the first chance of Juventus. Flamingo gets beat. Their number 11 can't get the shot off initially. Are you kidding? The fact that he does know there's a teammate to pass to is nuts. Look at this right here. There's just chaos going on. I can't believe he pulled off that pass. Oh no, Esugo misses a tackle. Flamingo steps up though. And straight away we go. Down the right. Lovely passing. There he is. Lee Ho-jae doesn't get that ball under control. Esugo. Lempele. No, that's not Lempele. This is Lempele. Into the Brazilian. Lovely fake shot. And a finish. Yes. No wonder he's scoring goals and getting assists for fun in the MLS. He put that defender on the floor and puts Lunin back where he belongs. He is not the best goalkeeper in this matchup. It is our goalkeeper who has kept a clean sheet so far. So props to him. Last minute. Is this going to be it for Juventus? Oh no, Bart, don't be losing that battle. Flamingo, far post. They win it. But, ref, blow the whistle. He does. It's done. We have done it. Bolton win the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup. This is it. Hidden Gems FC basically have done it. Now, it's going to be Formosa Mendy lifting up the trophy, one of the tallest lads in the team. And actually, having said that our goalkeeper kept a clean sheet, I just realized, what am I talking about? We conceded. Seriously, I can see the comments already. Hey, no disrespect towards Lunin. He obviously was the better keeper. In the heat of the moment, I wanted to give my keeper a little bit more love, but lads, we have done it. We have taken a bunch of players that some of you, most of you probably don't know, to the Champions League final, and we have lifted that beautiful trophy. And this team was so much fun to play with and grow. So thank you for watching. Let me know your hidden gems in the comments down below. And before you leave, subscribe to the channel. Take care and peace.